Hello everyone and welcome back to Hidden Pantai. So as you can see, we are in September and our canola seeds have germinated, and you can see we have weeds also on our canola field, and same is the case with the field number 9. And you can see we have nice trimlines that we have made while planting the canola in both of our field number 8 and field number 9. So today we'll be fertilizing both these fields, but before that we have to remove weeds from these fields, and along with it our rice field is also ready to harvest. There you can see. So I'll also be harvesting all the long grain rice because September is the only month that we can harvest the long grain rice. And since this time we got a better yield from our oats crop, I think we can expect the same from our long grain rice field. And for that we'll be needing both of our trailers, but you can see one of our trailer has wood chips in it. There you can see we have 44,000 liters of wood chips. So what I will do is, before we start any type of work, I'm gonna sell the wood chips that we have. Although it is not the best price to sell them, you can see they are currently at their bottom, and best price that we can get is in January, which is right about $1,600. But since this is the extra money and we already have so much money, you can see we have over $3.3 million in our bank account, so I don't think it will matter much. So I'm gonna sell this load of wood chips, for which I have to go to the animal dealer, and we're gonna sell all the wood chips, and after that we can start with the field work, in which we'll have to divide our canola fields, and we'll also have to fertilize them. Along with it, we'll also be harvesting our long grain rice from the field number 7. So here we are at the animal dealer, and I think we can get right about $25,000 for selling our wood chips. Let's see how much close we can get to this mark. There we go. So in total, I think we got right about $30,000. Well, not complete $30,000, but it is somewhere near to the $30,000 mark. It's a good thing, and it's just an extra income that we get over time by selling the wood chips again and again. As for now, we'll head back to our farmyard, and I think before we start the harvesting work, I'm gonna divide one of our fields by myself. I think I'm gonna remove the weeds from our field number 9 all by myself. And as for the field number 8, I'll be hiring a worker, and in that time we're gonna start harvesting the long grain rice from our field number 7. So back to the farm, and we also had to plant the oilseed radish in our field number 4, but I think I'll be planting that in the next month because we already have so much work to do in this month, and I don't think we'll be getting any time to plant the cover crop in this month. So to begin with, I'm gonna leave this trailer right here, and straight away let's attach our weeder to the front tractor. There is the weeder, and I'm gonna start removing the weeds from the field number 9, and I'll be doing that field by myself. And as I've already told, I'll be hiring the worker for removing the weeds from field number 8. So here's the field number 9, and I'm gonna start from this side of the field, and there we go. So we are removing the weeds from our field number 9, and it will not take much time because we have a decent working width and a decent working speed as well. As for the weather, you can see it is very cloudy, and I think it will be raining in the future. Yep, we can expect rain by 5 p.m. So I think we'll have to finish all the work for this month before 5 p.m. itself. So I'm going to continue with the weeding work on our field number 9, and I will see you guys once we are done.
Driving around, singing songs way too loud because we wanna. Picking up all our friends, fill up the car till it bends because we wanna. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone. Making plans so fast we go, worried us when no one knows just how we want it. Going left, going right, doesn't matter tonight, just how we want it. We want it. Yeah, we just wanna have fun. The trunk's full of wine. We're gonna stay up, have the time of our lives. The night is young, don't need anybody else. We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention.
So we are almost done with the weeding work on our field number 9, and I think it took me only 8 to 9 minutes to completely remove weeds from this field. So once this field will be done, I'll surely be hiring a worker for the weeding work on field number 8, and we can then start harvesting the long grain rice. There we go. So we are done with the weeding work, and let's quickly hire a worker for our field number 8 now. So there we go. The worker will now continue removing the weeds from this field, and we can now start harvesting our long grain rice. And for that, I think once again I'll have to use my telehandler. So there is the telehandler, and I'll be using it to transport our grain header trailer from this place to near our rice field. Let's get it attached. There we go. And I will now carefully move to our field number 7, which is our long grain rice field. So there's the fuel station, which I think will be the best place for our header trailer. Or what I will do is I'm gonna park it right here. Yep, this will be a better place for it. There we go. And I think it won't stop the traffic. And now let's jump onto our John Deere harvester. There it is. So we have sufficient fuel, in the harvester, so I don't think we'll have to refuel it at least for this year, because we have to harvest the long grain rice field, and after that we'll also be harvesting our sunflower field, which will start from October itself. I don't think we have to refuel the harvester, and this fuel will be enough for this year. So another lorry is approaching. I'll let it pass. So let's now attach the header to the harvester. I'll be very careful while doing so. There we go. And I think I'm gonna start from this direction to begin with. So let's open the grain storage. I also turn on the steering assist, and we can now start harvesting our long grain rice field. There we go. Once again we are harvesting the long grain rice, and I think this is the third time that I'm harvesting them using this big combine. And this time we won't be making the rice rolls or rice bags, as I've already told that I've decided to go with the rice oil this time, which we'll be making in our own oil mill. So I'll quickly clear this part because it is very difficult to do, and after that we're gonna continue with going through the headlands, and then we'll be going up and down. So you can see already our harvester is 12% full, so I'm pretty sure that this field will be very good when compared to the previous year, and hopefully we can get right about 80 to 90,000 liters of long grain rice from our rice field, and in that way we'll be making a lot of rice oil that will be selling in the coming future to make a huge profit. Although we already have so much money, we are touching to almost $3.4 million in our bank account. So let's see that by the time this series ends, how much money we'll have in our bank account, and along with it we'll also be selling our equipments and the fields. So I think we can easily end at right about $5 to $6 million in our bank account, or even more, because our fields are very big and they are very expensive. So we'll be getting a lot of money once we sell them. So I'll take another turn for this headland, and in that way we'll be having a good maneuvering space in this area right here. And I'll be doing the same for the other end of this field, and then only we're gonna start going up and down. So I'm gonna continue with the harvesting work on our rice field, and I will be seeing you guys after some time.
I've been as cold as a bucket of ice. I've been trapped like curious mice, and I've been looking for a way out into the sparkling light. I've been a lost balloon in the blue, and like Tom free falling without a clue. I didn't know what to do until I first saw you, and now I never burn. 'Cause the flames already high all over the world. We don't need no fuel or fire for our love to burn. Yeah, the flames already high all over the world. The world love to burn. 'Cause the flames already high all over the world. We don't need no fuel or fire for our love to burn. 'Cause the flames already high all over the world. The
So we are continuing with our long grain rice harvest, and you can see we already have more long grain rice than what we got from the previous year. So I do believe that we are gonna get over 100,000 liters of long grain rice from our rice field this year. So it's pretty sure that we're gonna need both of our trailers right here. And not only that, I think I'll have to empty one of our trailer because I don't think all the rice will be fitted in even both the trailers, although the total capacity that we have in both of our trailers is right about 100,000 liters. I think we're gonna get more rice this time. We might even get right about 120,000 liters. And you can see once again our combine is full with the long grain rice. So I'm gonna empty it and we're gonna continue with the other work. And I think it's the time that I'm gonna hire a worker for the long grain rice work, harvesting work, and I myself will start fertilizing our canola fields because you can see our worker is done with the weeding work on the field number 8 as well. So let's empty our combine first. So you can see we have almost 27,000 liters already in our trailer, and we have over 16,000 liters of long grain rice in the combine. So we already have made, I think, right about 43,000 liters of long grain rice, and still plenty of field is left to be harvested. So I'm pretty sure that we'll be getting a lot of long grain rice from this field, and we can easily touch that 100,000 liters mark. There we go. So you can see we have just over 43,000 liters already in our trailer. So I'll park the tractor and trailer right here, and we'll quickly jump into the combine. And now I'm gonna hire a worker for the long grain harvesting work. There we go. So the worker will continue with the harvesting work, and I will now jump onto the front tractor. There it is. So I will take back the weeder to our farmyard, and then I will jump into our liquid fertilizer spreader so that we can start fertilizing our canola fields. And I'll be fertilizing both the fields all by myself, and only after that we are gonna continue with the long grain rice harvest. So let's put the weeder right here. I think this place will be perfect for it. There we go. And we're gonna need this tractor and this trailer near the long grain rice field. So I'm gonna park it right there. So here is our field, and I will leave the tractor and this trailer somewhere right here. And now let's jump into our fertilizer sprayer. There it is, and you can see we have just over 1700 liters of liquid fertilizer with us, which I think won't be enough for both of our fields. So what I will do is I will refill our spreader first, and after that we are gonna start fertilizing our fields. And if I am correct, then I think we have quite a few pellets of liquid fertilizer right here. Yep, there you can see. There we go. So you can see we now have just over 5700 liters of liquid fertilizer, which I think will be enough for both the fields. So I think I'm gonna start with the field number 9 first, and then we are gonna do the field number 8 as well. So here is the field number 9. There we go. So we are fertilizing our canola field, and just look at the mini map. It is turning this orange field into a green field. So the application rate will be very high. So we'll see if we'll have to refill our fertilizer sprayer once more or not. I don't think we're gonna need to refill it. As we have plenty of fertilizer with us, which I think should be enough for the entire fields. And you can see our harvester is once again full. So what I will do is I will empty the harvester once again. There it is. There we go. So I've unloaded all the rice from the combine, and once again I'm gonna hire a worker for the harvesting work on the long grain rice field. And I think this time I won't be unloading any more of rice from the combine. So I'll let the worker do till our harvester is full once again. And after that, I think I'll be harvesting the remaining field all by myself. Once again into the helper menu, and the worker will continue with the harvesting work. Let's jump back onto the fertilizer sprayer. There it is. And I'm now gonna continue with fertilizing our canola fields. So I'll be doing both these fields all by myself, and I'm gonna continue with this work, and we'll see you once we are done.
A couple 100 miles away, denying that something has changed. You're blaming me too complicated, but I will never stay the same. So I will drive and drive and drive and drive, baby, just so I can make it through the night. Yeah, I will drive and drive and drive and drive, so we can try to make it simple. Try to talk about what's on our mind. Wish we knew, hey, how to call up without losing. But I talk about what's on our mind, 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 on our mind, 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 on what's on our mind.
So we are almost done with the fertilizing work on both of our canola fields. And the reason behind the nitrogen level being so much low is because I think we planted the soybeans in both these fields, and soybeans don't take any amount of nitrogen. That's why the level of nitrogen was quite low in both these fields. There you can see we are done with the fertilizing work, and I think we used right about 2300 liters of liquid fertilizer. As of now, we're now gonna continue with the long grain rice harvest. So before we continue with the harvesting work, I'm gonna take all this rice to the oil mill so that we can start the production. So I'll see you right at the oil mill. So here is the oil mill. Let's quickly unload all the rice that we have into this pit right here, and straight away I'm gonna start this production. So we have to make the rice oil, and we have delivered the long grain rice, so I'm gonna activate this production. There we go. So you can see in total we can deliver right about 220,000 liters of long grain rice to the oil mill. So as for now, let's quickly head back to our field, and we're gonna continue with the long grain harvesting work, and I will see you guys right there. So back to the field, I'm gonna quickly unload all the rice that we have in our combine into this trailer. There we go. So we are done with the loading work, and I think we can now fit in the remaining long grain rice that we are gonna get from this field into both of our trailers. And once this harvesting will be done, I'll surely be calling it a day. There we go. Once again, we are continuing with the long grain rice harvest. So not much of the field is left. I'll be finishing all this work by myself, and this will surely take another 10 laps, which I'll be doing right now. So I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to fit in all the rice that we'll be getting from this field into our trailers, and we're gonna deliver all of them to the oil mill, and we'll be making a lot of rice oil that we are gonna sell in the coming time. So as for now, I'm gonna continue with the harvesting work, and I will see you guys after some time.
You don't forget your first love. We were young and wild, we were up all night. You don't forget that summer sun 2009. We were feeling high, and I got drunk for the first time. I thought I was cool. I thought I looked smooth in your eyes and tried to make a move. It was summertime, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. It was summertime, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my touch the sky. Drunk on love, drunk on your lips, the feeling I will forever miss. And I got drunk for the first time. I thought I was cool. I thought I looked smooth in your eyes and tried to make a move. It was summertime, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. It was summertime, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were my ride or die. 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 Summertime, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. It was summertime, the time of our lives. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were on my mind, my ride or die. Yeah. You were my ride or die. 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 Don't forget your first love. We were young and wild. We were up all night.
Well, as you can see, we are almost done with our long grain rice harvesting work, and we are on to the final few rows now. And I think we are gonna get over 120,000 liters of long grain rice from this field. So I don't think we'll be able to deliver all of them to the oil mill because it has capacity of only 120,000 liters. So I'll be storing a few of our long grain rice and I'm gonna deliver the rest. So in this way we'll be making a lot of pellets of long grain rice oil that we can sell for making a quick profit in the coming time. We are on to the final part of the harvesting work, and once it will be done I'll surely be calling it a day. And as for the next episode, we're gonna start harvesting the sunflowers from our field number 2, and along with it I'll also be planting the oilseed radish in our field number 4, which will act as our cover crop for that field. And as for the sunflower field, you can see it is quite a big field. I think we'll be harvesting the sunflowers in 2 episodes, out of which one will be in October and another will be in November. And I think along with that work, we'll also start preparing these 2 fields. That is the field number 7, I think. I think this is the field number 7. Yep, the field number 7, and also our sunflower field for the next crops. There you can see we are done with the harvesting work. I will quickly unload all the long grain rice into the trailer, and after that I'll be calling it a day. I'll surely deliver all these rice to the oil mill. There we go. So I think that will be it for this episode as well. I hope you guys like this video, and if you do so, then do leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. As of now, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.